Hey you guys, we finally have got enough information on speed form that I feel comfortable enough to make a few predictions about how this form will work. Speed form is signified by Sora's clothes turning green as well as flames appearing on his clothes. We have seen two transformations associated with this form, Blizzard Blades and Nano Arms. Like always, I'll break down each form individually and then talk about speed form as a whole at the end. The first time we saw Blizzard Blades was during the Frozen trailer at E3. This transformation maybe got 5 seconds of screen time, and that was it. We saw half the transformation into Blizzard Blades, saw 2 attacks with one being the combo finisher, and a quick shot of movement while in this transformation. It wasn't until TGS 2018 that we got some more gameplay of this transformation. The first thing I wanted to point out is the animation for the movement. In the Frozen trailer, Sora takes long strides that cover a lot of distance. In the TGS gameplay, Sora is shown taking short, quick strides. There's not a line of light behind him either compared to the Frozen trailer. This makes me believe that we will be able to skate faster by holding down a button, most likely square, though it is also possible that it has to do with momentum or how hard we push the analog stick. Anyways, in previous games, we've been able to do different abilities depending on how long we hold down square and what we are doing. Depending on what we do, Sora will either guard, dodge roll, or dash. I think Blizzard Blades will have a similar mechanic. I think holding down square will trigger the fast skating seen in the Frozen trailer. I think blocking may not be usable in this transformation either, since Sora does not really have anything to block with. Another transformation, Agile Claws, also does not have a block, but rather Sora just dodges backwards. I could see Blizzard Blades having a similar mechanic. I think the quick run ability from Kingdom Hearts 2 would look good, though it has already been implemented as a dodge from Mirage Staff. Another movement that seems to have changed is Sora's jump. This seems to shoot Sora forward, and will probably be good for jumping over enemies and continuing without losing momentum. Okay, we've talked enough about the movement of this transformation, let's move on to the combat of Blizzard Blades. We get to see a ground pound attack in the TGS gameplay. This is similar to other ground pounds we have seen, and it's cool to see that variations of this attack are worked into the transformations. The next attack has Sora spinning and kicking out with his ice skates. This attack covers a ton of ground. Sora does his ground pound roughly in the middle of the ship. Sora's first attack takes him almost to the edge of the boat. The second attack starts another kick, but halfway through, Sora uses one of his gauntlets to follow up his kick. You can tell where Sora is attacking from since the ice surrounding his hands and feet grow depending on what he is using. His next 2 attacks are seen in both this gameplay as well as the Frozen trailer. He does a spinning aerial attack and then follows up with a kick that sends ice spikes shooting forward from the ground. These attacks are extremely fast and there hardly seems to be a break between the barrages. These attacks, barring the combo finisher of ice spikes, probably would propel Sora forward if the edge of the ship wasn't blocking him. The finisher for this transformation pays homage to the Frozen movie when Elsa creates her ice castle. This is also the first time I believe we have seen a transformation finisher deal a status effect. Now let's talk about the Nano Arms transformation. The transformation into Nano Arms was shown in the Big Hero 6 mini trailer. During the transformation, we see the Keyblade transform into a glider before turning into a sword. This glider has a lot of similarities to Ven's glider in Birth by Sleep. It's strange that Sora gets onto the glider before turning the Keyblade into a sword. It makes me think that maybe we can use the glider in some type of movement during this transformation. Anyways, you may have noticed this transformation uses a lot of previous transformations during its attacks. The ground pound is Hyper Hammer and the dash attack is the Twin Yo-Yos transformation. The cooldown between attack animations also seems to be a lot lower while in Nano Arms. The easiest one to see this with is the Twin Yo-Yos dash attack. With the normal transformation of Twin Yo-Yos, usually the dash attack has a cooldown period where Sora attacks and then falls to the ground. In Nano Arms, the dash attack goes straight into another attack. Nano Arms shows Sora attacking almost before the dash attack is even finished. We can also see this with the Hyper Hammer combo finisher. There's a cooldown in the original attack, but Sora goes straight into the next attack when in the Nano Arms transformation. Now you may argue that the reason that Sora is faster in Nano Arms here is because the Hyper Hammer attack is usually a combo finisher and not just another attack. If you look at the cooldown for the combo finisher in the Nano Arms transformation though, it is a lot lower compared to the combo finisher of other transformations. Another attack is the Agile Claws aerial attack. This is something we haven't seen before with the original Agile Claws transformation. We can tell this is Agile Claws when we pause on a few frames. This is strange as we have seen the full ground combo of Agile Claws and this attack was not shown. So either this is an aerial attack, which doesn't make sense because Sora is on the ground, or this could be evidence of a combo modifier that is usable while in Agile Claws. The shot lock while in this transformation is shown to be Twin Yo-Yo's shot lock. We have also seen the Shooting Star shot lock with the Big Hero 6 Keyblade. I'm not sure how shot locks change while in transformations, but we do know that they change depending on how many targets you have locked onto. So I'm not sure if the Shooting Star shot lock will be included in the Nano Arms transformation or if it's just in your base form. Another screenshot shows Drill Punch's aerial attack being used. You can tell because the nanobots circling are the same as the spirals that come out during the aerial attack in Drill Punch. The combo finish for Nano Arms is similar to Blizzard Blades in that instead of doing an AoE type of attack, Sora summons a giant fist to clear a path in front of him. The finisher for this transformation has Sora jumping into a portal that shoots out spikes, attacking and pushing back enemies. So what can we gather about speed form as a whole from these two transformations? The first thing to note is that both of the transformations seem to focus around getting past enemies rather than taking out enemies. A lot of the attacks in this form cover a lot of ground, or keep Sora moving forward. The combo finishers for these transformations have Sora opening up a path in front of him rather than just clearing an area around Sora like the power form transformations do. Combos also seem to be much faster as the cooldown between attacks is smaller compared to other forms. My prediction before about speed form was that speed form would be good for one-on-one enemies. I still think that is the case, as attacks are very quick, which leaves little room for an enemy to break out of, barring revenge values of course. But I also think this form will be good to get out of mob fights and keep moving forward. I also still believe that each speed form transformation will have some type of fast movement, much like how Blizzard Blades allow Sora to move around quickly. I think Nano Arms will let Sora glide with the glider, though I'm not exactly sure how that'll work. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. If I missed something, let me know down below. You can watch my other form analyses by clicking the card on screen. If you enjoy discussing Kingdom Hearts, why not join my Discord through the link below. Subscribe or share this with someone you think will like it, and I will see you in the next video.